this clip is talking about this ice hotel, right? That you commented about how they rebuild it every year, right? And I think what did he say? He said it's only good for, or the hotel stay. The season is 2 months or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And probably because, I mean, fuck all. How long do you think it takes them to build this? It's got to take them at least a month or two. Well, I don't know. I wonder how fast they. I don't know. Maybe they said something.
I'm not sure if they said
we weren't paying super close attention, but I'm just going to play this in the background. And I was mentioning to Clara that we will build, as we move forward into this economy of meaning, we will build ice communities. People will live in ice communities. And now granted because this is a sophisticated, fancy hotel and structure that they do every year and whatnot. But what I'm getting at is there are places where the ice is permanent. You wouldn't have to build it every season.
Yeah.
And since we now in modern, you have the ability to get whatever, if you need a sophisticated crane or fancy technology or piece of equipment to get there, but we can get that equipment there and we can build these permanent, right, in the permanent glaciers or permanent, further into the ice shelves or whatnot, to where maybe they're not permanent, but they're permanent until, if we can stop our climate from warming up, right? But let's not go there, right? And I'm just saying, if we start making things better, we can have these structures that were just permanent, right? And even more so, we've talked about in the past too, where like, think about that Stargate SG-1 reference, where those people who had the crystals, where they just kind of slam them into the rocks and then they form these caves.
Right.
We are not far off. We've seen things from like AI future reports and futurism news, essentially, where they're building technology where we're not far off from a time of being able to just, send a bunch of robots into an environment and tell them, hollow out this ice in this form, make it have that giant bunny that they could crawl on.
Yeah.
We're getting to a point where we have created tools now that will help us bring our imagination and our gray matter capabilities to life so much faster now. Right now, we are in a world that is unraveling all of this great technology for so many different types of people in so many different types of fields where amazing things are happening. And so I look at videos like this and I think to myself, we are not far off from, this is a hotel right now, but we're not far off from, people are going to live like this very soon.
Yeah.
Right? Because why wouldn't I? We don't have to have jobs anymore, right? We have figured out some other way to decide how the resources are distributed and moved about. I'm not here, there. We're not trying to get into the realm of how that's going to be solved, but it's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just the fact of the matter is machines are going to take the responsibility of hunting and gathering for us, right? We no longer resources. We will be in a resource abundant phase of existence, to where people will want to live in these various different communities, and just all these creative, fantastical ways that we can think of in wanting to live amaze me. And this is just one of those awesome examples. So it's unbelievable.
Yeah.